Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So do you find yourself mindlessly shopping online? And if so, you're definitely not alone because it's become a growing concern for consumers of all ages. And so what this video is about is to help you stop wasting money. I have 5 effective strategies to help you reduce that impulse buying urge. So there's an interesting statistic that the average American consumer spends over $1,000 a year on impulse online purchases, and they make at least 6 impulse purchases per month. That's a lot. So online shopping has become an integral part of our lives across all generations, where in just a few short clicks, you can basically buy anything you want and have it delivered to your doorstep the next day. So it's no wonder that this huge temptation has led to online shopping and has become such a prevalent issue in our day and age. So there's a few things that I want to talk about. One is that why is it hard to resist that allure to shop maybe excessively online? One is easy access. So the truth is that ease and the convenience of online shopping can be a slippery slope because it does come with a cost. So at any time of the day or night, one click can lead to another click and then to another. And before you know it, you've spent more money than you might have budgeted for, or money that you didn't even have necessarily. So this leads to not just overspending, but also overbuying and overaccumulation. And as much fun as it might be to have an Amazon package show up at your doorstep, you know, that constant influx of packages can lead to guilt, to buyer's remorse, and even some marital conflict. So the second reason that it's so hard to resist is the emotional triggers. So impulse online shopping is frequently triggered by emotion, not by rationale. So that fear of missing out on a good deal, that boredom, the loneliness, the anger, the stress, whatever emotion you're feeling is a reason that we click buy now. And also the social influencers and celebrities wanting to belong or to fit into whatever the group is, but sometimes that's the reason that we're enticed to buy. So it's easy to get triggered, whether mindlessly scrolling on the internet or social media. In that weak moment, you know, just clicking buy now gives you that temporary, surge of excitement, but it's not long lasting. And then the third reason that we tend to buy more online is the targeted ads. So those targeted ads are a major culprit when it comes to online shopping temptation, because advertisers use sophisticated algorithms to target our specific interests and also our demographic. And so it makes it very easy, very tempting to click buy now. And what makes matters worse is social media influencers and celebrities often promote their products, making us feel like we need to have whatever it is that they're selling. So how do you overcome that online impulse buying? So if you're struggling to resist that allure and you want to overcome the temptation, I have 5 effective strategies so that you can confidently shop online, because then you're going to be buying what you truly want or truly need, not what is excess. So the first strategy to overcome online buying impulse is to set a budget. And this might seem, pretty basic, but it is a first critical step to combating the online shopping temptation. And then, of course, to stick to it. Determine how much you can afford. And everyone has a little bit of wiggle room in their budget. So it might well be that you have a little wiggle room in your budget for some fun online shopping, but then don't exceed it. The second strategy is to track your spending. So there are a number of apps out there. The ones that I know I've used is mint.com or Personal Capital, what they do is they help you track your spending and stay on top of your finances. It's easy to use, and these apps will help you stay on track. And the third strategy is just emotional awareness. So if you recognize and acknowledge your emotional triggers, so are you mindlessly shopping online because you're stressed, because you're bored, because you're lonely? Identifying whatever your pattern is can help you address the underlying issues, and you can find healthier coping mechanisms like exercise or calling a friend, whatever it is, but something healthier than just buying. And then there's the online tools. So there's something called a browser extension like uBlock, or I guess it's called uBlock Origin. I have not used it, but I have a friend who uses it and loves it. And also Newsfeed Eradicator. What these tools do is they help to block targeted ads, and they, essentially make you spend less, or at least you'll be less likely to be tempted because those ads are blocked and you won't see them, and therefore you might not be interested in buying something. And then the last one is intentional spending. So when you're mindful about your budget, certainly this makes a difference. One of the most powerful tools that you can have to overcome that online shopping urge is the satisfaction of knowing that you're saving money because you're being more mindful about what you're purchasing and how much you're spending. So it's a great feeling knowing that you're in control because you're resisting that temptation while making conscious decisions about how to spend your money, what you do and what you don't want. So overcoming online shopping temptation requires awareness, intentionality, and also some strategy. So by acknowledging those emotions, those triggers, by setting a budget, by using the apps to track your spending, you can actually regain control of your shopping habits. So getting started, because we're always interested, okay, well, I like that idea, but how do we get started? To get started, just recall one time at least that you resisted that urge to buy something online or even in a store. It felt kind of good to be able to walk away or to, close your computer, whatever. It's not easy, but if you keep reminding yourself of how confident that made you feel, it's going to help you manage your temptation. And then just keep doing that. So if you will, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you can share tips that you have for overcoming that online shopping temptation. I hope this helps.